Hey guys, welcome back to another Mini Actors episode. In this episode of the Mini Actors, we're going to be going over our first Disney character of the series, that being A.A. Milne's Winnie the Pooh. The most prolific interpretation of Winnie the Pooh has been from the Disney franchise, where he has only been voiced by 3 voice artists since the very first Pooh cartoon in 1965. The most prolific one of these 3 is that of Disney actor Sterling Holloway, who had voiced him between 1965 until the 1977 feature film The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Between 1981 and 1986, he was voiced by the original voice artist for Owl, that being Hal Smith, who was also the voice of Goofy. Smith would voice him between, as I've stated, 1981 to 1986. This also includes in the Disney semi-live action film TV series Welcome to Pooh Corner. Jesus, that was a tongue twister. In 1988 for the New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh TV series, then Disney newcomer Jim Cummings took over and has continued to voice him across 30 years up until today. While we will mainly be sticking with the Disney actors for this, we will also be going over 3 non-Disney performance artists. Well, not 3. We will be going over several non-Disney voice artists. These include puppeteer Franz Fazekas, who did him in the first visual appearance of Winnie the Pooh in a 1960 episode of Shirley Temple's Storybook. Maurice Evans, who did the character for an audiobook in 1932. Carol Channing in the 1970s, also for audiobooks. Well, we aren't going to be going over these next 2. I will be mentioning them here. Craig David Scott, who did them, and Chris Connell, who did Pooh for the 2 before the 2023-2024 horror movies, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, and Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2. So yeah, in this video we are going to be going over the many actors who have brought Pooh to life in major productions, including cartoons, films, TV shows, and audiobooks. Without further comment from myself, I allow the voice artist to guide you through Winnie the Pooh's evolution.
Walking together, Christopher Robin finished the mouthful he was eating and said carelessly, "I saw a heifer-lump today, Piglet."
"What was it doing?"
asked Piglet. "Just lumping along," said Christopher Robin. "I don't think it saw me."
"I saw one once," said Piglet. "At least I think I did," he said. "Only perhaps it wasn't."
"So did I," said Pooh, wondering what a heifer-lump was like. "You don't often see them," said Christopher Robin carelessly.
"Not now,"
said Piglet. "Not at this time of year," said Pooh. Then they all talked about something else until it was time for Pooh and Piglet to go home together. At first, as they stumped along the path which edged the 100-acre wood, they didn't say much to each other.
I haven't seen Eeyore since yesterday. And I haven't seen Owl since the day before yesterday. And I haven't seen Roo for a long time. And if I don't see him tomorrow, it will be a still longer time. I could spend a happy morning seeing Roo. I could spend a happy morning being Pooh. For it doesn't seem to matter if I don't get any fatter, and I don't get any fatter what I do.
Пурум, запилки, пум-пурум, тарам, вопилки, пом-пом-пом-пом. Это же неспроста. Кажется, они не верят, что я черная тучка. А не пора ли нам подкрепиться? По-моему, пора. Если я что-нибудь в чем-нибудь понимаю, то дыра — это нора. Сразу никто не уходит. В гостях так не принято. Ой, я, кажется, похудел. Скорее вытаскивайте меня оттуда! Половина тоска! И выходит, и входит. Как хорошо, что я догадался подарить тебе как раз такой подходящий.
Chapter 1, in which we are introduced to Winnie the Pooh and some bees, and the stories begin. Here's Edward Bear coming downstairs now. Bump, bump, bump on the back of his head behind Christopher Robin. It is, as far as he knows, the only way of coming downstairs. But sometimes he feels that there really is another way, if only he could stop bumping for a moment and think of it. And then he feels that perhaps there isn't. Anyhow, here he is at the bottom and ready to be introduced to you. Winnie the Pooh. When I first heard his name, I said, just as you were going to say, but I thought he was a boy. So did I.
And the only reason for making honey is so I can eat it. I just said to myself coming along, thinking and wondering if you had such a thing, Christopher, as a balloon about you. And what do you think you will answer yourself? Is that you, Piglet? Or tell me about it tomorrow. Your steal honey. Oh, hello. Am I glad to see you? It's more friendly with two. Clink, 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 clink. Clink, clink. I listened, but then I had a small piece of fluff in my ear. Could you say it again, please, Rabbit? Very mysterious.
Mr. Robin, what is it? Eeyore, Rabbit, did you ever think how it must feel to be a flower, living underground all winter, then coming up in the spring? Rabbit, this has been a very nice afternoon, a very full afternoon, but could we go to Owl's house now? Think, think, think. Now, fir cones belong in trees, up high with the buzzing bees. But this one I found down on the ground. But why call it Pooh sticks? I thought I started with fir cones. Well, many happy returns of the day, Eeyore. I found out what's troubling poor Eeyore. It's his birthday, and nobody has taken any notice of it. And he's very gloomy and...
What did you say you're making again, Tigger? Does this biscotti have any honey in it, Tigger? I mean, Chef Tigger.
We're all friends, so you're not a stranger. And a mommy or daddy or brother or sister wouldn't be
I will save you.
I seem to have some small problems.
Gangway! Christopher Robin, I have broken your balloon. But Rabbit, I are here with you. Actually, it's very good at being found, Piglet. I'll prove it. I am the masked bear, and this is my faithful steed. Yes, Christopher Robin, forever and ever. I've got an empty honey pot at home. That would make a fine top for any tree. Why are you asking us to bounce with you? Because, you see, we would be glad. You know, since this is a book of Piglet's memories, maybe it remembers where Piglet is. Be brave, Piglet. This is our chance to save our woods. And our honey. Yes, the potatoes do look like carrots.
And that's going to do it for this video, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications so you notice my future videos. I love you all so much, and bye.